Okay, hi, this is part two. I'm sorry, I look like a hot mess. But, yeah, so this is part two of my video. Well, I was talking about, in part one, I was talk about, two moments that I've had in the past 2 or 3 weeks that basically reaffirm for me I need this surgery. One week I went to my grandmother's house with my mom to drop something off for her. And the neighbor across the street, the neighbor across the street actually came out of her house. You know, she's kind of one of those nosy old ladies. So she came out and, started talking to my mom, and she talked to me a little bit, asked me how school was. And she's like, oh, I'd like to see your food bill. And I was kind of shocked, like, okay, was that really necessary? It was really weird it's weird how people who don't know you feel like they can just comment on your weight, like, in a roundabout way, or even directly. It's really strange. Another thing that happened was my cousin had his graduation party. He graduated from high school, and he had a graduation party. And two of my cousins from Florida came up. I hadn't seen them in years. And I was actually considering not going because I know that I've put on a lot of weight since I last saw them. So, but I ended up having to go to the party because my cousins came up as a surprise for my aunt. My one cousin is my aunt's daughter, and the other one, her daughter, is my aunt's granddaughter. So they came up as kind of a surprise for my aunt. And I was pretty much assigned the task of taking her to this party. So I couldn't get out of it. I went there kind of apprehensively because, I know I look huge. I know I look very huge, and it's been a long time since I've seen you, so, I definitely got, like, that sort of surprised look, and I hate that when people look at you like that, if you know what I mean. Like, it's kind of a shocked look, and it's not the good shocked, like, oh, you look so good kind of shocked, but like, oh, what the hell happened to you kind of look. The same thing happened just the other day, this week. I actually saw a friend of mine. When I used to go to community college, I was a science major, and I ended up in this internship program where I met my friend. And, we were, like, me and two others, we were really close. And after we finished our internship, since we all live in the same area, we went upstate to Binghamton. I hadn't seen him in years, maybe since around 2006. I want to say 2000, maybe a little bit later. So I haven't seen him in a very long time. But when I saw him, when he got out of the car, he came to pick me up so we could go to dinner. And when he saw me, I saw that, like, his eyes widened for a second, like a fraction of a second. it was, that look, like, what the hell happened kind of thing. Yeah, because I've never been this fat before. And I know I can't let this take over my life. Because, when you start thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't go because people who I haven't seen in a while will look at me strangely or be shocked at my weight. Like, that feels kind of like you're trapping yourself, and I want to be able to live my life, not be on the sidelines, not restricting myself to where I can and can't go, or who I can and cannot see. Yeah, so that's about it. I mean, if you guys would like to share your experiences with things like that, like when did you know that you needed weight loss surgery, lap band, a vertical sleeve, or real NY, whatever your surgery is. Like, when did you know that you needed it? What moments or moments let you realize that you needed it? And, any moments that you had afterwards that reaffirmed it for you, that you needed the surgery. So just let me know. And please subscribe to my channel. And if you subscribe to me, I'll definitely subscribe back and comment on your videos. So, alright, have a good night, guys. I'll talk to you later and update you when I finally get my insurance and whatnot. Okay, have a good night. Bye.